Why do we really need to read? Yes, if you want to start coding Python, it's obviously good to read a book about coding Python. But what about reading fiction books for fun? In this video, I'll tell you about 5 ways reading positively affects your life and helps you become a better version of yourself. Hi, I'm Mike Tsulpakov, and here on this channel I'll tell you about great literature and how to start reading books productively and consciously. If you had a period in life when you were reading constantly, maybe in childhood or in student years, you could notice that quality of your life and the way you feel yourself are correlated with amount of books you read. There are a lot of ways reading positively affects your life, and in this video I'll tell you about 5 ways. But if you know more, write them down in comments section. Maybe I will review them later. Be sure you stick to the end of the video, because I'll tell you about one of the best books about books. This book will completely change the way you read and treat the books you contact with. So, let's start. Number 1. Reading improves memory and concentration. Reading forces your brain to process and store information. It improves overall cognitive function, including memory and concentration. When we read, we need to remember characters, connections between them, plot and events in the story. Reading fiction books, even for fun and joy, improves our ability to retain and recall information. It works not very good with books you are not interested in, so don't be afraid to put off the books you don't like and start something you enjoy. Number 2. Reading increases vocabulary and language skills. It's especially beneficial for children and young adults, as reading can help them to acquire new words and improve their language skills. For me, this point is the most important, because your inner world, your ideas, your feelings, the way you think about yourself, the people around you, it's all language structures. Your consciousness and subconsciousness literally consists exclusively of words. Language is the main thing that separates us from animals. Sometimes you find new word or combination of words that perfectly describe the way you feel right now, and at that moment you start laughing or crying. That's the true power of good literature. Increasing your vocabulary and language skills makes your life richer and your understanding of yourself deeper. Number 3. Reading enhances empathy and understanding. When we read, we are exposed to different characters and their experience, which can help us understand and relate to people with different background and culture. It makes you thinking critical, reduces your level of aggressiveness and emotionally driven reaction. Reading books of authors of the different worlds make you part of their worlds. And that's another way your life gets richer thanks to reading. Number 4. Reading reduces stress. Reading can be a form of escapism, something like meditation. It allows us to relax and unwind. So practicing it reduces stress level. Again, when we read, we are transported to different worlds, away from our everyday problems. Additionally, reading can help us sleep better and reduce insomnia. In contrast with social media like TikTok or Instagram Reels, with rapidly changing images, reading enters you to stable, slow stream, when your breath gets deeper and your mind calms. And number 5. Reading improves mental stability and creativity. Reading expands our knowledge about the world. The more you read, the more you know about different cultures, authors, artists, inventors from different cultures and sphere of interests. This knowledge can help us connect different ideas and concepts and come with something new. Needless to say that there are no something completely original. Every new idea is a puzzle of different ideas and concepts. Think about musicians. The more you listen to different music, the more you are productive and your music interesting and versatile. And that applies to reading. The more your reading background is, the more successful you are. Previously, I promised you to tell about the best book about books and reading that will completely change the way you read. It's a book by Tim Parks and it's called Where I'm Reading From. It's a wonderful collection of essays about the world of literature, where Tim Parks deals with such important questions like: should you finish every book you read? What happens to your brain when you read a book? And what's wrong with Nobel Prize? As a translator himself, Tim Parks also tells about difficulties in retaining the nuances while translating from one language to another. That's one of the most interesting books about reading books that I were reading. This book helps you deeply understand reading and your place in the interaction with books. To conclude, it's important to say that all the ways reading positively affects your life are cumulative. So the more you read, the more you practice conscious reading, the more benefits you will see. So take small steps, try to stay consistent, and you definitely see the difference. I hope this short video were helpful, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, it really helps this channel to grow. Thanks for watching, bye bye.